Okay, boys and girls, we are going to start a new unit where you are going to design and build with code your very own app that will actually work on a mobile device. Last year when my students did this, they forwarded copies of their apps to me and I could actually use them on my phone. It was really cool, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy this unit. We're going to focus on designing and building an app for social good, which means that we're going to focus on a problem that we see somewhere, and it might be at home or in someone else's home. It might be at school, or it might just be in the community at large, like when we're walking around, going to the grocery store, visiting a park. It's going to be something that you notice in your life that you would like to improve and that you think you can improve by designing an app. There are lots of things to focus on. These are just a few ideas. You might focus on homeless people and helping them, or hungry people, or angry people, helping them cope with that. You might focus on the problem with stray animals or finding lost pets, or you might want to focus on something that's happening at school like bullying or too much homework. Whatever problem that you can think of where you can imagine making it better through the use of an app. And don't worry, we're going to brainstorm a lot about this. You don't have to think of something right now. I'm just showing you where we're headed. So by the end of the unit, you'll have an app that actually works, and part of the process, a big part of the process, is something like you see here, where you design what's going to be on the main screen, and then you design what all the other screens are going to look like as the user goes through using the app. So you can see that there are all kinds of different screens in this one app. They're all labeled with a name, right? And they all have a unique layout. They all have a unique content, meaning the words and pictures that are on that screen. And so you're going to go through an elaborate planning process like this too when you create your app, because you need to know what's going to be on each screen before you actually get into using the tool that helps you build your app. That's going to be at code.org. And so before you build it, you have to know what it's going to look like. And not only do you have to know what it's going to look like, you have to have a good idea how other people want to use your app or may want to use your app. So one thing that we're going to focus on a lot is this idea of empathy. Empathy means being sensitive to someone else's needs or wants. And so we're going to spend some time brainstorming, because we're going to be the designers in this process. You're going to be designing your app, and then you have to connect somehow with the person or people who are going to use your app, the users. And the way that you do that is by being empathetic, or by having empathy for what they want. Okay, so we're going to spend some time also thinking about different kinds of people and what they may want in an app that might help them with the problem that you've chosen. Does that kind of make sense? I hope so. Okay, that's it for the first video, and I'm going to get you started on your work right away. We're going to get into it.